Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Mousy. Welcome to a new type of video. I usually don't do these kind of videos, but it was suggested by a good buddy of mine that I should do one. So we're doing one. So this is gonna be a bank video um, of just my progress so far. I'm on a main account. I know I'm terrible, but yeah, this will just be kind of a recap, or not really a recap, but like a first look into the bank, and then next year will be like a bank recap and just kind of see where the progress is. So, um, before we get started, I run a series called PVM to Max Gear. You should go check it out. It's on this channel that you're watching the video on right now. And yeah, so there's my shameless plug of the day. When I started, I was around 1 bill. So this will kind of give you an idea of what the progress has been so far. So yeah, let's um let's get started. So I have the amount up here that the bank is worth. Don't mind the junk tab here, because like I just couldn't be asked to like get rid of any of this stuff. But so this is just junk tab, anything random, anything I just don't have a place for, anything I don't care about, but I'm too lazy to do anything with. It just goes here. Looks like we just hit a 7 bill bank today, which is really neat. Some items are going up in price and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, really just a junk tab. It's got absolutely nothing in it, like just some random boots. We got like a D semi for no reason. Just like anything junk, just random shit. One Nihil dust. Yeah, that's all it is. Nothing really crazy. Some potato cactus. Maybe I can move that to like the loot tab or something. But yeah, just random stuff. I got some fashion scape in here that I use for like making videos. Like when I did my most recent video, actually, where I completed Harmatab, I used these, and yeah, that's what that is. Next tab. This is the tab that I used when my account was like coming up and like doing Slayer and doing a lot of like just primarily Slayer. This is what I used. Um, just like I put anything Slayer in here. I also threw in some miscellaneous PVM related items. As you can tell, it's like stuff you would get from like mini quests or Slayer, or just maybe like I have the lumberjack outfit in here, but I should really put that in my skilling tab, seeing as how that's skill related. But as you can see, I really haven't touched this tab in a minute, so I have a cheeky collection of saltpeter in here that I like to kind of keep in here just for giggles from all the chambers that I've done. If anyone doesn't want their saltpeter, like I'll take it. I don't know why, but it's just there. Maybe I'll sell it. I kind of want to find like an item I like to collect, but I just figured I'd keep it because like it's funny when you get it because it's like worthless. Then we have like the ecumenical key shards in here for like next, but it's in here because it's like almost Slayer related in a way. But yeah, that's this tab. Then this tab, which I really probably shouldn't have as a tab in my bank, but it's nice to have some fashionscape on the fly. It's really just stuff that maybe I could put in my house or keep with Diango at the end of the day. Um, it's just anything fashionscape. Literally anything fashionscape is in there. So like, like I'm a chicken. You know what I'm saying? So pretty cool stuff, I would say. Nothing too crazy to be honest. Then we got like the Santa hats, of course, and I keep the gauntlet cape in here because that's a one-off thing and it looks decent with some outfits. I think I used that in my most recent video, and just like Halloween and holiday events, and we got some like party hats. I have this party hat, the black party hat, which is pretty neat. Um, I don't wear it because it looks terrible when you're on your player, but it's cool that there's a black party hat and stuff. Then my two most favorite uh additions are the rune cane and the dragon cane. A lot of people don't even know these things exist, to be honest, and so it's pretty cool. Um, yeah, they're just like cool things you can just hold. The dragon cane is crazy. It really doesn't even look like a cane. It looks like like an anchor or something. So I don't know how I feel about it, but apparently, according to the examination on it, it says there's an onyx in the middle, but it's only worth like 30K or something like that. So yeah, there's that. Oh, someone said nice account. Thank you. I don't know if he's here. Maybe he left. But anyways, cool. Those are those things. My most recent additions to it. The next tab is my weapons tab. So I like to keep my weapons and my gear separated, just because there's too many of one thing in like one tab. It can get cluttered. I might integrate them back into each other, but I'm kind of waiting until I have like max gear to do that. Cause like then I can at least like have different loadouts for different things, and I don't know. I'd like to find out a way to like make. It would be really cool if in the bank um plugin on RuneLight, if you could just duplicate an item. So like two Void Wakers, but of course when you pull one out, you only get one. That'd be neat. So that way I can do like, well, I'll show you that tab in a second. But now I can do like my gear and then the weapon and then whatever. And then if I use the same weapon with different armor, I can do the same thing and just, you know what I mean? For example, like if I wanted to do a solo chambers, I'd bring my Inquisitor and my Dragon Hunter lance. But if I wanted to go, you know what I'm saying, do like Rune Dragons and AFK, I could do Justicar and a lance. You know, if that makes sense. So anyways, got my Gommel's Hilt in here too. It's really not that organized, I would say, overall. It's really just a hub to keep all the weapons in general. I don't really care about organization in this tab, because it's not something I come into often. Just like, oh, okay, what do I need? This raid, I think I'm gonna bring the ZGS. Let's just go to weapons tab and pull the ZGS out or whatever. More like organized chaos, I would say. But that's it. I got the Kodai down here and shit. Pretty cool stuff. Got some chins. That's a fat stack of chins. 43 mil. Just chilling. So yeah, we got that. And then yeah, that's the tab. I keep the Reaving of Suffering in here too, because it's pretty niche. So otherwise I would keep it in my gear tab. So this includes like any niche items. Then I got, moving on to the next tab, I got my most expensive tab, which is my gear tab. So earlier this, or not this year, but earlier in 2023, I got Blood Torba on the account, so that's cool. I was pretty close. I wasn't like I was like 2 weeks. I got it like probably like 2 or 3 weeks after it came out. So I would consider myself a pretty solid player for that, and that's probably one of my proudest achievements on the account is the full Blood Torba. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I sold my shadow. I sold my shadow to fund it, but you know, it is what it is. We're working on getting that back. I also recently in my latest video was able to achieve the Sanguine Scythe. Also one of my proudest achievements on the account. Took me a long time. It took me a very long time. In terms of how long it should have took, of course. Recently got the Rudda's Blessing 4. I know you can clown on me all you want, but I hate diaries. They suck. But this one's pretty useful. I'm glad I got this one done. I can like teleport to actual useful locations and whatnot. So like here's my melee setup, pretty much max melee. And I if I had a shadow, I would put it here so I could do like the shadow in the you know what I mean? See how we keep the mega rares congruent and stuff. But then moving on, we got the Masori, we got the Twisted Bow, Necklace of Anguish, Vams. It's pretty much max range. And then we have max mage minus the two Mikins, because I sold it to fund Blood Torba. Because I don't use the shadow that much, to be honest. So that was like the one I was gonna sell. So, and then we have some niche armor sets over here, which we could sell and like potentially try to get back my Tumikins, but I'm not too worried about it. The Tumikins funding will come, you know, as we make more money and stuff. But yeah, pretty much, you know, we're rocking the Gothic Scape, but then we're moving on. We got Inquisitor. We did get the 500 kit solo, not in a team. Solo, pretty cool stuff. Masters of Vernakill was a big achievement of 2023. We did complete the Masters Combat achievements. I got the Grandmaster Combat achievements planned for some time after Max. I don't know if I'll do it right after I max or if I'll wait and like do other content and then move on to the Grandmaster. It really just depends how I'm feeling, mentally at that time because Grandmaster is pretty taxing. Um, for the average player, of course, which is me. And then we did get the 425. Obviously, if you have the Fang kit, then you're gonna have this as well. But Gama's Lucky Penny, that's part of the Masters achievements. Moving on, we got our Crystal Armor set. I just like to keep a set in here because I don't know, like it's good at Leviathan, and honestly, if anyone like if I'm making a guide and someone's like, hey, well, can you do it in less gear? Then I'll just bring this out or whatever, just to like whatever. Or if someone wants to challenge me, then I can use this. It's also just nice to have for Slayer. I really like this set for Slayer because the T-bow sucks on a lot of just regular monsters, but this buff was pretty accurate. I keep the Void under it too. It's just nice placeholders right here. And then of course we have the Just Occur, but I don't really see the need to have any right now. When I have an overflow of money and can just spend it on whatever, I'll get the Justies set. But it's really niche, so I just don't use it. Also, the Inquisitor's niche too, but I use it for Fasanis and solo chambers. It's just nice to have, and it looks good in the bank. Always has. Um, yeah. Moving on, we got some of the DT. Well, we got all three of the DT2 bosses, or DT2 boss rings minus the Magus ring, because like I don't really use the Magus ring that much. Although I should probably give it a try, but maybe like just for TOA, I guess. I don't really know where to be used because like I don't have a shadow, so there's just no point in really getting that ring. Of course, we have the light bearer. Yeah, we got the Masters Slayer helm, Tan's helm. I'm still searching for a mutagen or a magma mutagen, but when I get that, it'll go right under that, and then everything will just shift down one. Um, we didn't do leagues. We bought the rewards on this account. We did leagues on the iron, and we got all the rewards on the iron. So, but this is part of the Trailblazer Reloaded. That's just a Din's Bulwark, so that's pretty cool to have, I would say. Um, then we just got place fillers like Book of the Dead and Blessings and stuff. Boots, Barrel Chest Anchor. This is from a challenge I was doing on stream last night. So I'm gonna resume that challenge today. Duo top with the Barrel Chest Anchor. Let me know if you guys want to see like taking your challenge-esque videos, because I'd be more than happy to do that and whatnot within reason. Like obviously don't be like, oh, no Pillar Inferno without losing a prayer point. Like obviously I can't do that, but so yeah, and then I just got like Devout Boots, like good placeholder as well. Other than that, that's the gear tab. A lot to go over. Some Fashionscape down here, but it's for the laughs. Then we have the supplies tab. I'm not like an iron, so I don't have a cajillion potions stacked up. I really just don't want to spend a lot of money on it because I'm working on maxing and I'm paying runecraft runners because I just couldn't be asked to do like normal rune crafting on a main account. So yeah, there's that. And yeah. I don't know why, but ever so often I'll lose a placeholder and then everything will shift to the left. So right now it's all kind of messed up. But I promise you, I know where everything's at. Could probably get rid of this. I don't need it anymore, but let's just drop that on the ground. And then we got the placeholder, also pretty cool to have. This is from Hard Mode Top. Someone there, like every time I would do a raid, they'd come out and like give me flowers and then a purple sweet, and it was kind of like a good luck charm. So that's why I did it. Yeah, pretty organized. I got a white stack of blood runes. Shout out Fole. Man's a fucking demon. I'll be looking for more really anytime. The goal is to get like, I would love to have like a fucking green stack of these, but with how much you run through them, realistically, like, that's probably not going to be viable. We almost have a white stack of soul runes. Pretty proud of that. So I'd like to get white stack of all the runes, but then we have just like the primary food that we use. I know People were crawling in their skin. They're like, no way, he's wasting so much money. But I'm a main account. I'm still a Drummond staff user. You can make fun of me all you want. Nearly maxed. Still use a Drummond staff. But yeah. Anyways, there it is. There's the food tab and the supply tab and shit. Then we got the loot tab. I got a big old stack of money that I'm just letting build, and then there's some good loot. I have an empty cup in here. Probably shouldn't just keep things like that. Like I said, a lot of times I don't really care what sits in my bank because eventually I'll get around to it. You know, it's like it's not a big deal. It's really not the end of the world. If I had like max gear, I'd probably get rid of all the junk and then only keep important shit. And then as soon as I got loot, I would just sell it off or whatever, or just the loot tab would be like I would just let it indefinitely, go. I keep clue scrolls in here because I hate doing clues. Um, Maybe after I'm maxed, I would like doing clues more, but right now they're just kind of a time sink, and I just don't care about loot from them, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I just not that I don't like doing clues, but yeah, I just want to focus on the goals I have now, and clues are a good time waste at the moment. We have a Crystal of Iworth in case I've ever changed my mind and want a Black Bofa. But yeah, other than that, it's just loot. We're gonna stack up these brim keys. I don't really see a need to, turn them in right now. And then this is my achievements tab. This is gonna be all the skill capes that I have so far. I got some, I have some diary like rewards in here as well. I got some raid capes in here. This is my newest edition. Like I actually got this last night. This Xerix Warrior. That's 500 CMs. I want to go for all 2K capes. Would be pretty neat. Kind of just let people know that I have no life. So there's that. And then we got. It says we have eight holy ornament kits, but we actually have 9 because I have the Hooter Shooter. So that's from Harmon Top. So yeah, that's kind of painful. Had to go like 605 KC for Sand Kit, but it's no big deal because it's a good story piece or whatever. 2 metamorphic dust, which is pretty neat because we're not even like we're only just 1 KC over 500 KC, so or something like that. So we got spooned both of those like pre 400 kill count. The blue party hat stays in here because it has more meaning to me than the other ones. Not only does it look good on your character, it I basically was going for 99 smithing, and somebody was having a good conversation with me, and then they were like, here's a gift. Thanks for talking to me, friend. Hope to see you around. I never seen him again, but he gave me a blue party hat. So whoever you are, if you're watching this video, I fucking remember you, dude. We were in the blast furnace, so yeah. I got 7 alchemical hydra heads in literal. Yo, Avalanche, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate. But we got 7. Or what was that? What was it doing? 7 alchemical hydra heads in sub 500 hydra. So I don't know what that equates to, but I think that's pretty weird luck. An extra twisted ancestral color kit, pretty neat. Some fashionscape. Ancient icons. That should probably be in the skilling tab. And then this is miscellaneous. But yeah, pretty neat stuff. Some charged dice. That's about it. All my pets. I just keep them as placeholders to remind me like what kind of pets I have. Yeah, pretty cool. Next tab is just it's just a rune crafting tab. Like that's literally all it is. I don't know what to put in here. And then if I'm holding money for anybody, I usually only hold money for either clan events or I hold money for Iron Men. So like my one Iron buddy has me holding some money. And then yeah, that's about it. Other than that, it's just rune crafting. And this is where I would hold like loans or whatever if I were to take them. But I don't really like taking loans, so this tab just like stays empty. And then it's usually just platinum token or whatever. Or if I do like if like I lend someone my scythe, for example, and they give me collateral of like whatever's equivalent, I'll keep it in this tab. That's kind of what I meant by like loans if I'm like loaning out. Then we got the skilling tab, the final tab. It's really just anything skilling. Like, you know, the only thing that's not really skilling is this. Um, sorry, I'm eating too. Um, that's just here. I don't know. I never really moved it out, but it's just chilling. Other than that, it's like all skilling related, and that's pretty much it. I got Fashionscape all across the board, really. Like almost all these tabs, just hidden Fashionscape, just chilling. Um, yeah, all skill related stuff. Got a shit ton of bird's nest right now. What is that? 5.2 million bird's nest. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm not gonna sell them anytime soon either. I'm just gonna let them keep building. And I'll probably never sell them because I just probably would never remember, to be honest. Or maybe I will. Who knows? All skilling related stuff. Once again, we got graceful cape, gloves, boots. I'm still working on getting these two to be like black, but that time will come when it comes. Yeah, we have a medium clue nest. We should probably just open that up and put the medium in the loot tab. Now we could probably turn these in for a master, but not right now. And then this way I just keep my birdhouses and stuff like that. And that's all this is. Got some more Fashionscape in here. Just, you know, if I wanted skill, I could just throw that on and then get to work. It's very the skilling tab is very disorganized, and that's just how it's gonna be because I couldn't be asked to organize it, to be honest. I don't really click on a lot of things in here. Usually I only come in here and like I know exactly like where to click for like birdhouse runs, and then we got like I don't know. Most of the stuff I have to click is like grouped up, so like, you know, we got graceful and stuff, so pretty cool stuff. So yeah, that's my bank video. And you know what? The bank went up 0.01. So it went up 10 mil or something like that since we started this video. So I don't know. I wonder what's going up. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for coming to check out my bank. And I'll see you guys next year with a bank video. Obviously, I'll be releasing other normal entertainment videos soon, but I just want to do kind of a different one because a buddy of mine suggested it, and just wanted to kind of show the bank off and mark this as like, you know, year one in the progression. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything, really. So, yeah, thanks for coming out and check out my series if you so desire. If not, then don't worry about it. All right, goodbye.